Deirdre says, this is my first time being unemployed as an adult. Does the hiring process pick back up after the new year? Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So if this is your first time being unemployed, I think there are a few things that I want to share with you to help you manage your expectations. Okay. First of all, you have to look at the current market. It's an aggressive market right now. There's a very high number of people who are unemployed. So anything that you've done in the past to job search is probably not going to work in this market. And I want you to be mindful of that. You're going to have to work a lot more strategically. I'm not saying that job search is a full-time 8-hour job. It is not. But you are going to have to be very strategic in the way that you look for work in order to stand out and get hired. Okay. So go back to job school. If you're unemployed right now in this market, go back to job school, learn how to do job search. Second thing I want you to understand is that the hiring process in a market like this is much longer. So I need you to manage your expectations there. You see, in a market where they're super short with staff, they'll interview one person and hire them on the spot. But in a market like this, where employers have their pick of candidates, they end up interviewing a lot more people and taking a lot longer to make a decision. Right now, studies show that companies are taking an average of 13 weeks or more to hire. 13 weeks, that's over 3 months to hire for a job. So you're like, why is that? Well, first, they bring in a lot more people to evaluate. So there's more people interviewing. They add a lot more interview steps because they don't want to make a bad hire. So in the past, maybe you just interviewed with the hiring manager and you got hired. Now you'll interview with HR, you'll interview with the hiring manager, you interview with some people that would be your peers, you'll interview with the CEO. They love to have you interview with higher level people because if you don't work out, they don't want to get blamed. So if the CEO or the boss's boss signs off on you, then if you didn't work out, they wouldn't get blamed because somebody higher than them agreed that you were a good hire too. So this is what happens in this market. So you have to manage your expectations that looking for work will take you a lot longer, even if you're doing all the right things, because the hiring process will take longer. Okay. And you just have to manage your expectations with that. Now, there are cycles in the times of the year. So in a good market, we talk about something called the September surge. That's when companies come back from the summer holidays and they're in a surge to hire before the new year. That didn't happen this year. We did not have a September surge because we're having a really bad job market, right? We're having a lot of market contraction. Does hiring drop off a little during the holidays? It does, but I don't think we're going to see as big a drop off this year just because there wasn't a surge in the hiring to begin with. Companies are still hiring through the holidays. In fact, in a lot of ways, their business slows down and it gives them more time to interview people. So I often see people in Work It Daily working through the holidays with interviews and landing jobs to start, in the new year, the first week of January. So I would say you keep looking. Don't assume it's not there because, again, how long is the hiring process taking? A lot longer in this market. But should we hopefully see it pick up? Well, yeah, we'll see more activity towards the very end of January. There's usually still a holiday hangover that goes on the first couple of weeks of January, and we don't see everyone back in the office and focused on setting up interviews till the end of January. But regardless, even with those cycles, I would ignore that and just understand that if you're unemployed right now in this market, you are looking for work every single day. You are learning proactive strategic job strategies, and you're not taking your foot off the gas pedal because it is going to take longer to get hired. So if you want to learn that step by step, it's over in Work It Daily. Go grab your 7-day free trial and learn that technique. It's going to be worth it.